And what is going on, guys? So today, you guys can see behind me, I have baby Yodi, I got Apollo, and I have Ricky. And to me, this is the baddest Ford lineup I have ever owned in my entire life. And I'm gonna go through each and every vehicle and talk about a little bit and why and the reasons why I bought it, because I have so many questions and DMs of people hitting me up and asking me like why I got F-150, how do I like Apollo, why don't I boost Apollo, and what am I gonna do with Ricky, because I have a lot of people that still wanna buy Ricky. All right, so we're gonna start with Ricky. Ricky is the OG of the channel. This was the whole reason I actually started YouTube. It's my 1992 Fox Body GT. I'm gonna pop the hood and show you guys every little thing about it, but if you wanna do a little walk around, show you guys. Every single one of my vehicles has its own bronze set of wheels. It's in their own they're all different color bronze, which I kind of like, their own special in their different way. So Ricky, I found this car in Clayton, North Carolina. It was a 3-owner car. I was the 4th owner. I planned on being the last owner, but you know, with the demand of this car and people wanting it so bad, and I really want to move to Florida, I think Ricky is gonna have to go and might be going to another home. I don't know, I truly love this car, but it's an older car and I do like the modern stuff a whole lot better. So Ricky, when I got this car, it came with a 347 stroker motor from the previous owner, and it eventually failed on me. Lifter locked up and completely wiped the cam, so I was out a Fox body that I spent $18,000 on. And back in 2017 when I got this car, that was a lot of money for a Fox body. Everyone was pretty much shredding me and calling me stupid, but you know, I built this car into an animal. It's got a 363 Ford Performance short block in it. Trick flow heads, trick flow intake. It's got comp cams, same spec as what Ford Performance would have recommended for this 363 short block. All right, so when I got this car, I wanted to redo every little thing and make it custom like how I would want. So up front, I got 2 Corbeau bucket racing seats. I had a 4-point Maximum Motorsports 4-point cage painted Oxford white to match the whole car. Had the whole interior detail to the absolute max, the rug shampooed. I did pretty much everything myself, like cleaning wise, and the shop Revolution Automotive did this whole car front to back, and they did a phenomenal job. I absolutely love the way it drives. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the car, and it's been running like this for 4 years now, not a single issue, and I love it. I absolutely freaking love it. But you know, good things got to come to an end one day, and I really did have my fun with this car, and I do want it to go to a good home because I want to get something else or try to get a house in Florida. So let me know if you want to get Ricky. It needs to go to a good home. Before we go on to Apollo, let's get Ricky a cold start up. It was warm a little bit, but you guys need to hear it. Absolutely nothing better than the old school chop, and every time I start this car, I'm like, I really don't want to sell it because there's something about an old school chop. The Coyotes don't have it. They're unique in their own way, but something about this is it's just very, very special. You don't hear this all the time. So that was Ricky, my 1992 Fox Body GT, and you know, if anyone is really seriously interested and wants to take very good care of this car, I would love to see it go to a good home and follow the rest of its journey. So please message me on Instagram right now, TitanStallion410, if you want it. I'm willing to send you everything you need about this car, so hit me up. Now on to Apollo. And this is Apollo. This is probably one of my favorite cars out of the bunch. It is my 2020 Mustang GT Performance Pack. Up front, you might think it looks like a GT500. You got that fake front end, but it is a 777 performance style front end, similar to the GT500. It has a little things that are different, but what I love about this car is it's an NA monster, and I'm gonna pop the hood and show you guys every little thing about it. So under the hood of Apollo, it is a Gen 3, and what I mean by Gen 3, it is the newest generation for the Coyote motors. This is the latest and greatest that is out at the moment. So up front you can see we have a Cobra Jet intake manifold, VMP monoblade throttle body, and you know, everyone always asks me about the monoblade because no other shop will tune it with the monoblade. So if your Mustang S550 Gen 2 or Gen 3 has a monoblade, please hit me up. I would like to see, because everyone always asks, does the car run and drive like stock? How does it feel? Most shops I've heard will not tune it because of that throttle body, because it's so big and they can't get the car to run right. But I can tell you one thing right now, Apollo runs flawless. 4,000 miles on the East Coast Mustang tour we did, and not had a single problem. Brought it home, threw it on the drag pack, and did nothing but racing with this car. So it runs good. Shout out again to Revolution. They did everything to Apollo, and they did everything to Ricky, and both cars run like absolute animals. So when I was building Apollo, I kind of wanted it to be similar to Ricky, just the old school versus the new school, and the new wheels I want to get are very similar to Ricky's. It's like I wanted to do the old school versus the new school, like modern, and it was like I was gonna do the same build almost as Ricky, but it didn't go as planned as of yet. I still got a couple things on the way. On the interior, Dyna hooked me up with a full forged carbon dash, forged carbon steering wheel, and hooked me up some goodies. But as you can see, these seats are gonna go very, very soon. I got something special on the way that is gonna make this car like a one of one. I haven't really seen anyone else do this, so it's gonna be badass. It's gonna be like on its own caliber of style, the way it's gonna be done. So stay tuned for that. That should be dropping this week also. The long-term plans with Apollo is keep this NA. I really, really wanted to boost it, but I think we're gonna have to save that boost for Baby Yodi. Apollo's gonna stay NA. We got a lot more tours coming up. I wanna take this car all over the United States, even into Canada. That is our goal this year of 2022. And I'm super, super excited. I want this car to see the world just like I want to see it, and I'd rather not do it in any other car but Apollo, so on to Baby Yodi. Alright guys, this is the best for last. This is one of my new favorite vehicles. This is known as Baby Yodi. It's a 2019 F-150 single cab short bed configuration. I just slammed it and put it on some Vossen wheels, as you can see up front, and I added a whole lot more suspension stuff to make it a lot more stable. Just did Caltrac traction bars on the rear, did a lot more welding and stuff, make sure everything was super planted because the belt tech I had on here had given me a little bit of problems, but you know, overall, this is like one of the most fun driving vehicles I could have ever purchased. It's something different. You don't see a lot of these up north where I'm from, especially because it's two-wheel drive. I didn't opt for the four-wheel drive version. I paid $32,000 for this truck, pretty much done up as is besides the wheels. For real. I got a super awesome deal on it. I feel like I was super happy with it, and it's got a full exhaust on it, and I'm gonna pop the hood and show you underneath Baby Yodi. What I liked about Baby Yodi is when I was picking it up, it was already an NA monster. The tuning isn't 100% there, but you know, as you can see, SMB cold air intake, 1320 junkie ported intake manifold, and obviously we upgraded the catch can, mounted up a little higher, just so it would work properly, and that is Baby Yodi. So this truck is going to get boosted. Haven't decided on what type of boost yet. Pro Charger, Whipple, haven't decided. I would love to work with a company if they're willing to work, because I really need to go nines. I want to go nines in this truck. That is my #1 goal for this year. Apollo needs to see like a 10-second pass, and Baby Yodi needs to see a 9-second pass. That is my goal for this truck. My daily driver, that's a 9-second. That's gonna be badass. And I'm gonna go out and race the trucks. I mean, you don't really see many of these racing. All I watch is Midnight Performance. Shout out to them. Their trucks are absolutely insane. But we're gonna be on a little lower level of them. They're on a high pedestal. Their trucks are absolute animals. So that is Baby Yodi, and I'll show you guys the interior because it is pretty cool. A lot of people ask, is the truck tight? Is it like super comfortable? And I must say, I have zero complaints. Check out Baby Yodi. So Baby Yodi isn't your traditional F-150 when it comes to interior. Most people don't see this. It does have a third middle seat, which is pretty cool. This is an XL trim, so it is the base of the base. Small radio, regular stuff. It's super simple, which I actually do love it. And this is the third seat, which is pretty cool. And it comes with a hidden compartment in the middle, which also I do like, which most people don't know about, which is badass. But overall, I wanted the one with the full center console, which would have been badass, so we might be doing that conversion on the channel. So we have a lot more stuff planned. I do want to change the interior up, put some full carbon, new steering wheel, and we got a lot more stuff to do with this truck. It has a long way to come. We are just getting started with this, and all the cars really. Super excited, can't wait, but drop a comment right now. Let me know what you like the best out of the whole fleet. Baby Yodi, Apollo, or Ricky, what would you choose if you could have it for a full day? Let me know in the comments below. So that is my Ford lineup, and I would love to know what you guys have as a Ford lineup. I'm the biggest Ford guy there is. I had a C8 Corvette, and I'm not a huge GM guy, but as you can see, I love Fords from the old school to the new school stuff, and they're special. Ford's got a soft place in my heart. So in the comments, go on Instagram, whatever you got to do, tag me in your Ford lineup. I want to see what y'all have. Other YouTube channels that have nothing but Fords, please hit me up. Do some collaborations. I love these cars, and I'm sure you guys do too, but drop a comment again. Like I said, let me know what is your favorite Ricky, Apollo, Baby Yodi, and if you guys like the plans and ideas that I had with these cars, let me know. Stay tuned and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Road to 100K. We're about to hit 20K. We're taking this to the moon. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.